Hello and welcome back to my Etrian Odyssey Let's Play. Today I'm going to start doing the walkthrough. I did a couple previous movies about some of the features of the game and the history of it. Now I'm going to get right into it. As a disclaimer, I'm probably not going to play the entire game. Partially because like I said in one of the original the earlier videos, I only like playing these games for 5 to 10 hours at a time, and then leave it and sit for a couple months and get back to them. Another reason is that, I think most of what's going to be covered is going to be covered in the first two labyrinths. I think I said stratum before. Sorry, that's a throwback to the old ones. Anyways, let's get started. I'm going to new game. Here it says you can set your own difficulty in the Etrian Odyssey 4 Legends of the Titans. I'm doing normal, but I'll show you the explanation. I'll try to do this slow. I have a pretty fast reading capacity though, so I don't know what these medals are, just so you know. I'm selecting normal because I'm used to the series. I really don't have any problem with playing casual though. Honestly, this hardcore and casual, dichotomy is pretty ridiculous. People should just play the games the way they like to, and you can change the difficulty for this mid-game anyway. Let's see. I see a little glare. I'm going to try turning off the lights quick, see if that helps. Not at all. Okay. And again, I should clarify, this is the demo version of the game. The retail game comes out on February 26th. Okay, so right now the only option I have is the Explorers Guild because I haven't created any characters yet. Okay, Explorers Guild is what you can't read right now. Sorry, this setup is not perfect. I wish I could afford a capture device, but I just can't. And this is for my own enjoyment. Okay, so now I name my guild. Right now it's saying that people can see Street Pass, so don't infringe on people's rights. Don't say anything racist, I guess. Or for your protection, don't put in any personal information. I'm going to ignore this, and I'm just going to name my guild Butt, because it's fun, and I don't care. Oh, name can't be used. Okay, I'll do Blazers, because that was my name for the original Etrian Odyssey. I don't remember why at the time. And I'll try to improve the setup so there's not so much glare at least for the next video. I've obtained a formal letter. Sorry. That green is really hard to see right now. Next it's telling me to register people, recruit. do a balanced party. Okay, right now it's saying in the demo version allows the character to reach level 10. This limit will be lifted in the full game. Okay, so to create a character, you go to register. Then you can select your character. There is 7 different classes at the start. 3 unlockable classes. I'm not sure. Usually you have to choose between 2 classes at some point. Some of these, Landsnecht, that's a little crazy to hear at first. Basically, they're swordsmen. They are actually more a support class than damage. I thought they were a damage class at first, but they're more at increasing other people's damage. Right now, I'm going to make a fortress. I'm going to make a very simple party. And I name my characters after the nicknames of my friends in my personal life. I'm not going to go into the details of who they are. So you are going to have to use your imagination. You have slots for 30 characters. I've played this game before, so I kind of know what I'm going for right now. And I'll get into advanced class selection later as we go on in the game. Oops. Let's see. Okay, I remember. Let's see if I have enough for this one. Nope. I was going for TIE Fighter. Instead I'm going for his other nickname, TIE Guy. Okay. And I have one more left. And then I'll explain this. In a little bit. As to my group composition. This isn't going to be an in-depth, well, let me see if I can, nope, okay, sorry. I can't change the lighting options right now. Okay, so now I can go to formation and arrange, to arrange the order that I want my party to be. You can do front or back row. If you've played the Final Fantasy games, you should be familiar with that. You get a damage bonus in the front row, but you take more damage in turn. Characters in the back row don't deal as much damage with melee attacks, but they do with ranged attacks, which I will explain later. Custom allows you to use your skill points to unlock new skills. You get 1 per level, like it explained, but you also get an additional 2 at the first level, for a total of 3. This is my fortress. Fortresses are good at absorbing damage and directing attacks towards themselves. Now, let's see. The top skill on the skill tree is always the class skill. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go into this part on the next video. So I'm going to end this right now. Sorry that it took a little bit of time for something that should have taken not so long. It's telling me to go to the Grand Court. I'm actually going to go to the inn at the moment, because the inn is where you can rest and where you can save. She's going to say something to me quick. So I'm going to go to save, ask me if I would like to save, and I save. As a side note, in the demo you can transfer your saves over to the full version. I believe I explained that in the previous video, but for someone who's just tuning in now, that's really nice. If you're new to the series, you can grind up if you want to. These games, contrary to their reputation, really doesn't take much grinding. Depending on what you believe grinding is. When I say grinding, I mean going out of your way to fight normally unnecessary battles to gain extra experience. Now, it does take a lot of time to gain experience because basically the point of the game is as you go into the dungeon, you make incremental progress, which means you try to go a little bit further each time based on your experiences the last time. Now, if you're warping back and then trekking through the dungeon again, I don't count that as grinding, because I count that as normal game progress. Grinding is going out of your way outside of normal gameplay progress to gain levels. Alright. During the next video, I will assign skills to my characters and give a brief explanation as to my party composition and why I'm spending my skills that way. Thank you. See you next video. Have a nice day.